Today is the 40th anniversary of the Thomas and Friends TV series. 40 years since the little blue tank engine first steamed his way onto our TV screens. Being my main special interest as an autistic person, Thomas plays a huge role in my life, and is a huge coping mechanism. The main way I use Thomas as a coping mechanism is through watching Thomas DVDs, and I have quite a few of them. In this video, I will show off every single one of them, starting with Thomas and the Magic Railroad, the 2007 reprint. Technically, Peep Peep Party should be the first, but it looks so much better on my shelf, having all VCI and 2Entertain releases together. This isn't the best release of the movie out there because of the weird letterbox aspect ratio thing it has, but I do like the cover design. Next is Peep Peep Party, the actual first Thomas DVD. This one has a pretty good episode selection. Lady Hat's Birthday Party, Happy Ever After, Busy Going Backwards, all good ones. I also like how the DVD lets us know it's the first one in the bio on the back cover too. We also have two songs, Night Train and Donald Duck. Also inside is a character bio booklet with bios of all the vehicle characters from Series 1, plus Duck, which is interesting. Here we have Truckloads of Fun, the first compilation release in the collection. I am a giant sucker for compilation releases, as I love watching Thomas as a varied collection, and not just a group of episodes from the same season like most releases. This compilation DVD is themed around the engine's dealings of the troublesome trucks, complete with the song Accidents Will Happen, which is very fitting for a release about the troublesome trucks. This is also the 2007 Carry Me version, which interestingly has a completely different cover. I do not have the regular case version, so I'm showing this release here instead. Here we have Bumper Collection, Seasonal Scrapes. This one is the re-release of the episode listing and yellow text on the cover. This one keeps to its word, as it has a whopping 17 episodes and 3 songs, all themed around the weather. Another great compilation release. Here is The Fogman, the first Series 6 release. This is the only mainstream UK release to have Series 6 episodes presented in full 16:9 aspect ratio, without those weird black bars on the side, and also the only one to have masters with the Ghislaine logo at the start and end of the episodes. Here is The Chocolate Crunch and Other Stories. This release includes no bonus features at all, making the release pretty bare. On the other hand, the DVD includes the 4x3 masters of the episodes with the Nick Jr. logo at the end, which of course was used for broadcast on Nick Jr. in the UK. The DVD also includes music from the episodes in the episode selection menus, which is a very nice touch. Here is Brave Little Engines, the final Series 6 release. The episodes this time being the masters with the weird black bars on the sides. I find it interesting how each of the 3 Series 6 releases use different masters of the episodes. Again, this release does not contain any bonus features, just the episodes. Here we have the final classic compilation release, The Very Best of Thomas and Friends, containing 16 episodes from Series 1 to 5, another pretty good episode selection on these compilation releases. Here is Happy Little Helpers, the first Series 7 release. This is a pretty nostalgic release for me, as I watched it religiously as a kid. Here we have Engines to the Rescue, another one I grew up with a lot. Unlike Happy Little Helpers, I grew up on mostly the VHS version of the release. I vividly remember a young me finding this in a charity shop and being hyped up watching it for when the Rubber Dubbers episode would play. Here is the first Series 8 release, All Aboard with the Steam Team. This season is where the show started to go downhill, but this release has a few good episodes, like Percy's New Whistle, Squeak, Rattle and Roll, and Thomas and the Fireworks Display. Funny enough, all 3 play one after the other in the second half of this DVD. Here we have the final Series 7 DVD, Pulling Together. Not too much to say about this one, as I didn't watch it that much growing up. Here is It's Great to Be an Engine, another one I watched religiously as a kid. Because of this, I do have a little nostalgia bias for it. Content-wise, I'm not too fussed over the learning segments. The song is pretty nostalgic, and there are a handful of episodes I like on here. Next we have the first complete series DVD in the collection, the complete second series. This is the only one of the complete series DVDs I have the original release for, but I hope to get the rest at some point. This also has the 1998 masters of the episodes. Personally, I prefer the 2003 restored masters more for the higher quality footage. They have their errors, but they're nothing that spoils the viewing experience for me. Here is Peep Peep Hooray! 3 Cheers for Thomas. I find it interesting how this was released as a celebratory release. Even though it really was a stock standard Series 8 release they would have released anyways, 60th anniversary or not. Here we have Bumper Party Collection. This is a very interesting release. All the episodes have the Hit Era opening and end credits on them, and also have the Hit Era style title cards. The Series 7 episodes also have the Robert Hartshorn score, making this release even more unique. Next is Calling All Engines, our first special, and also the first release distributed by 2Entertain. This is a real mixed bag of a special, but release-wise it is pretty good. The menu on this is amazing, and I like how it uses music from the special. There is also plenty of bonus features, including deleted scenes, which is a real rarity. Here is Tales from the Tracks, the last Series 8 release. Something unique to this one is it has an inner sleeve with the episode listing on. Here is a great one, Thomas's Trusty Friends. This has 11 out of the 13 pack episodes on it. No segments and songs, but the episodes definitely make up for it. My copy also has an interesting pamphlet inside with Thomas merchandise advertised on it. Jumping 2 seasons ahead is Engines and Escapades. This one is unique for having an exclusive Welcome to the Narrow Gauge Railway opening, and is also the only UK release to have the Dear Christopher sequence. Here is the last release I have by 2Entertain, a double pack containing Pulling Together and the Chocolate Crunch. I like the way these packs were designed. I definitely would like more of these at some point. Here's the first release distributed in-house by Hit Entertainment, the complete 8th series. I do like how Hit continued 2Entertain style of the complete series DVDs for a little while, though it would have been nice if they re-released the previous complete series DVDs in the style to go together nicely on a shelf. Here is the Hit reprint of All Aboard with the Steam Team. Not much to say about this one that I didn't say with its original VCI release. Here is the Hit reprint of Peep Peep Hooray! 3 Cheers for Thomas. Again, not much to say about this one that I didn't say with the original. Here is the Hit reprint of Tales from the Tracks. Yet again, not much to say about this one that I didn't say with the original. Here is the first Series 9 release, Little Engines Big Days Out, of course being the Hit reprint. I like how this release broke down all of the features of it into a select a scene menu, as if it was a special, having separate menus for the episodes, learning segments and songs. The games on it are cool, having exclusive model footage shot specially for them. Next is Together on the Tracks. I feel they stopped bothering much from this one onwards, as the only bonus features would be content played during the main feature. Here we have On Track for Adventure. Not much to say about this one. Here is the Hit reprint of Calling All Engines. I have nothing to say about this one I did not say about the original 2Entertain release. Here we have the Hit reprint of Thomas's Trusty Friends. I think you know what I'm going to say at this point. Here is the Hit reprint of Engines and Escapades. Again, I think you know what I'm gonna say. Next is The Spirit of Sodor. Despite being literally just the episodes this time, it is kind of unique. It is the only Hit era DVD to have 8 episodes on it. The title cards are slightly different to the regular ones from any other release of the episodes on it, and a special title card screen plays before the main feature. Here's The Great Discovery. This is a pretty decent release. The special is great, the menus are fantastic, and the bonus features are nice, and we have the first game in a while. This is also the first UK Thomas DVD to have a slipcover over it, and also the only one to have a gold case. Here's Carnival Capers. Weirdly, it took all the way until 2009 for the UK to get a Series 10 DVD release. From this release onwards, the individual masters aired on Milkshake were used for the episodes. Also, being included as part of the main feature, the DVD has learning segments included as bonus features. Here is Songs from Sodor, a very nice release, and a one-of-a-kind one featuring only songs and 0 episodes. I always like playing this one in the background while working on stuff. There was a missed opportunity of including a CD copy of the release alongside the DVD. Here is Heave Ho. This is as bare bones as an episodic DVD can get. 7 individual master episodes with no bonus features. The only interesting part of the DVD is a Hero of the Rails trailer, and also... yeah, we're not going there. Here we have Hero of the Rails. This was a fantastic start to the CGI era of Thomas, and is always a great watch. Here is Splish Splash Splosh, and this is where things go south. The early CGI seasons are not good. There are a few rare good episodes here and there, but the rest have a lot to be desired. Luckily, one of those rare good episodes are on this release, being Snow Tracks. This DVD also introduces Mr. Perkins, who is definitely a highlight of these early CGI DVDs. Here is a good one, The Best of Thomas. This has a nice selection of episodes from the classic series, all the way to the CGI series from Series 13. Also inside mine is a thick booklet called The Little Blue Book. I might make a video going through this if there is enough demand. Here is a big one. The Classic Collection Series 1 to 11 box set. I love this. It is such a collector's item. And I love how all the Series 1 to 7 DVDs have Thomas next to the engines with the corresponding series number. The cover images on the other DVDs in this box set are amazing too. Definitely the centerpiece of my entire collection. Here we have the 2010 reprint of the Complete Series 9. They use a pretty good cover image for this one. This is also the version of the Complete Series 9, which has the infamous error during Molly's Special. Here we have Creaky Cranky. Again, a lot to be desired about the episodes. Tickled Pink is a good one though, which has a nice message. Here is the first DVD set in a while, The Adventure Pack. This one features Tales from the Tracks, Little Engines Big Days Out, and Together on the Tracks, of course all being the hit reprints. The cover image is a good one, which is from Thomas Sets Sail, but with Harold photoshopped in. Here is Misty Island Rescue. This one is not good at all. Not going to go into it for the sake of the pacing of this video. The bonus features are nice though, including the Misty Island Rescue song and a game with the Fat Controller song as a prize. My copy also has a slipcover over it and still has the book that came free with it. Here is Christmas Express, the last fully hit era episodic DVD, and the episodes are not really good on here. Here is Wobbly Wheels and Whistles, and I don't really have anything to say about this one. Here is the Complete Series 12, complete with the slipcover. This season isn't too good, but it does have a few positives here and there. Here is the Line of Sodor. Probably the only notable things about this release is the Mr. Perkins segment on model railways, and also the Roll Along song, which goes pretty hard. Here is Pop Goes Thomas. The only good episode on here in my opinion is Chitters and Japes, as nothing beats a good Dowager Hat episode. Here is Day of the Diesels. This special is pretty enjoyable in my opinion, and has some nice bonus features too. Here is Day of the Diesels again, but on Blu-ray. This is the only Thomas Blu-ray released in the UK, and it is nice to watch in lovely 1080p, complete with wonderful 5.1 surround sound. Here is the Birthday Express. This is an interesting one, as it has 2 Series 12 episodes with the models, and 2 Series 13 episodes in full CGI. Only good episode on here in my opinion is Double Trouble, because who could dislike Lower? Here is Thomas in Charge. The only good aspect of this release is the 2011 Take and Play poster that came with my copy, which I actually unboxed on stream a few months ago. Here is the complete series 13. This season has a couple good episodes, but the rest are not good. Here is Up and Away, surprisingly not the worst episode selection here. Here is Rescue on the Rails, this one actually has a couple good episodes on it. Here we have another DVD set, Steam Team Collection, containing Splish Splash Splosh, Thomas and the Runaway Kite and Creaky Cranky. I am still yet to buy Thomas and the Runaway Kite individually. Here we have a great one, Blue Mountain Mystery, a movie focused on the narrow gauge engines. I love this film. Fun fact, I watched this while writing the script of this very video. Starting the 2012 Complete Series reprint, we have the Complete Series 1. This one uses more basic promo images on the cover, which kind of represents the season itself. Here we have the Complete Series 2, which has some nice Series 11 promo images. Here we have the Complete Series 3, which actually uses the same promo image on the front as Engines to the Rescue. Here we have the Complete Series 4. I rewatched this season so much. I love the big storyline with the narrow gauge engines, and the other episodes are bangers too. Here we have the Complete Series 5. This one is interesting, as the front cover uses a Series 5 hero shot of Thomas, which is fitting as the DVD is Series 5, but has a CGI series background for some reason. Here we have the Complete Series 6. The promo image on the front is also used on the Adventure Pack and the spine image for Engines and Escapades. Here we have the Complete Series 7. Not too much to say about this one. Here we have Merry Winter Wish. Not a very good release, and for some reason has no Mr. Perkins on it. I do love that they gave it a slipcover though. Here is Go Go Thomas. Not any particularly good episodes, but I do find Thomas pulling the Express in Express Coming Through interesting, despite being stupid considering he should know his own weight at this point. The bonus features are nice and is a rarity, we get more than one song included on an episodic release. Taking a break from CGI episodic DVDs, we have some classic ones, starting with Edward and Gordon. Very weird how it has a hero shot of Henry and Gordon on the front because there was no hero shots of Edward and Gordon. Here is Thomas and the Breakdown Train. Very generic Thomas hero shot on the front, which you can see pretty much anywhere. Here is Thomas and Bertie. Love the hero shot of Thomas and Bertie on the cover. Here we have Thomas in Trouble. Not too much to say about this one. Here we have Thomas, Percy and the Coal. Again, not too much to say about this one. Here we have Percy Takes the Plunge. As expected at this point, not too much to say about this one. Here we have A Close Shave, another very generic Thomas hero shot on the front cover. Here we have Edward's Exploit. Take a shot every time I say hero shot at this point. Here is Muddy Matters. I love the cover on this one. Interestingly, the first cover I believe to be animated by Art Productions. Highlights of this one include Don't Bother Victor, and I also like a few of the shots in Thomas and the Rubbish Train. I in particularly love the shot of Thomas at the seaside going past a lighthouse. Here we have the Complete Series 14, pure brain rot of a release. Here we have a DVD set, The Best of Friends, my personal favourite DVD set. This one features all three of the Best Of series, including The Best of Thomas, Percy and James. I am currently yet to buy all three of these individually. I do own The Best of Thomas individually, but not the 2012 release included in this DVD set. Here we have another good release, King of the Railway, the start of the Renaissance period of the Thomas and Friends TV series. This isn't the best Brenner era special, but still really good. Here we have an interesting one, a double pack. Merry Christmas Thomas and Big Bang Surprise. Big Bang Surprise was exclusively included in this double pack and wasn't released individually. This double pack pretty much completed Series 16 on DVD, except for some reason, Bust My Buffers. Here we have The Thomas Way, the first Series 17 release. From this release onwards, most releases would no longer have exclusive bonus features and only be content shown in the main feature. Here is Spills and Thrills. Some pretty good episodes on this one, no more Mr. Nice Engine being a highlight. Going back to the Nitrogen era quickly, we have Really Useful Collection, which includes Thomas in Charge, Up and Away, and Rescue on the Rails. Here we have the complete Series 15, another not so good season. Here is a really good one, Tale of the Brave. I love this special so much. I could go on forever about this one. The bonus features are amazing as well. Here is Santa's Little Engine. As well as the episodes in the main feature, this one also includes 3 bonus episodes, being Too Many Fire Engines, Henry's Hero, and The Phantom Express. 3 really good episodes. Here is Dinos and Discoveries, the first Series 18 release. Marion's episode was really fun, and I loved the dynamics Samson had with Harvey and also the Narrowgauge engines. Here is Trouble on the Tracks, a very good release. Only one even close to being bad on here is Flatbeds of Fear. Here we have the complete Series 16, definitely the better Nitrogen era season and has some fun episodes on it. Here we have a DVD set, Friends Together, which includes Curious Cargo, Sticky Situations, and Muddy Matters. Despite the quality of most of the episodes from this DVD set, it does have a nice cover image. I am also yet to obtain the individual releases of Curious Cargo and Sticky Situations. Here is Fantastic Friends. This one is more of a promotional release, having only 2 episodes and a couple segments, but also goes with the mainstream releases, so I included it here. Here we have Railway Mischief, the last Series 17 release. Has a few good ones on here. Here is another really good one, The Adventure Begins. I love this special. It adapts the first couple Railway series books into the CGI series very well, with only 1 or 2 very tiny hiccups which don't affect the special in any way. This one is always a pleasure to rewatch. Here is the last UK compilation release here, First Class Stories. For the last UK compilation release, this is a letdown. It only has 5 classic series and 6 Brenner era episodes, and the rest are Nitrogen era. What a disappointment. Here's a fantastic one, Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. I first saw this in cinemas back in 2015. Can't believe this will be 10 years ago next year, and it amazed me, and still does upon rewatching it. Here is the Christmas Engines, which has to be my favourite CGI Christmas release. Unlike all the other seasons of the show, every winter episode in Series 18 is Christmas themed, and every episode is a banger. This release also features Duck in the Water, which is not a Christmas nor winter episode, but is still a banger nevertheless. Here we have the individual release of Merry Christmas Thomas. Not much to say about this one. Probably the only good-ish episode on here is Salty Surprise. Here is Signals Crossed, the last Series 18 release. Some pretty good episodes on here. Here we have Start Your Engines, the first Series 19 release. I love the episodes on this one. Probably the best one of those gimmicky episodic releases they did during the Brenner era. Here we have Whale of a Tale. This one always brings me nostalgia of when the first few Series 19 episodes aired on Milkshake back in 2015. Here is the complete Series 17. I love how they presented this one, with the episodes being split across 2 discs. If only they did this on other seasons. Here we have The Great Race. Not as good as the previous few specials, but still a good one. Here is Full Steam to the Rescue. As usual, a nice batch of episodes. Here is Thomas's Christmas Carol. This one combined the Christmas episodes from Series 19 with the majority of the Christmas episodes from Series 20, as the Glyn episodes were on the previous Full Steam to the Rescue release. Here is Tales from the Rails. This one also had Series 19 as well as Series 20 on it. They really like combining the two seasons on DVD, huh? Here is Extraordinary Engines. Has a few good ones on here. Here is the complete Series 18. A lovely bunch of episodes on here, but I am not a fan of the 20 episodes on one disc, gimmicky DVD episodes on the other thing. Here is Team Up with Thomas. Definitely one of the best CGI episodic DVDs out there. So many good episodes on here. Here is Journey Beyond Sodor. I love this one. Not the best Thomas film, but still a really good one. I love the opening scenes in this. Here we have Christmas on Sodor, the final Christmas themed UK DVD, and the first Series 21 DVD. Another good selection of episodes, even has a few Series 21s as well. Here we have Danger at the Docks, a nice selection of episodes, decent bonus features too. And here we have On the Go with Thomas, a lovely selection of episodes. Here is the complete Series 19, another great season of Thomas. Here is Here Comes the Steam Team, the first release of Series 22 and the Big World Big Adventures era. My copy also came with a Minis Classic Thomas, which was a nice bonus. Here is Big World Big Adventures the movie. This is nowhere as near as good as the specials that came before, but has its positives. Here is Monkey Trouble. Definitely has some of the better Series 22 episodes on here. Here is the complete Series 20, the final complete series DVD release. So frustrating they stopped the complete series releases here. A lovely season of Thomas here though, always nice to rewatch this one. Here is A Colourful World, the last Series 22 release, a few good ones on here. Here is Digs and Discoveries. This is when they stopped doing their hour-long specials and split it into 3 20-minute specials. This one has the 2-parter and the 2 Italian episodes on it, and also the pack episodes from Series 23 as a bonus. Here is Steam Team to the Rescue. A lot of people seem to dislike this special, but I think it's fine. A nice episode selection on here too. Here is The Royal Engine, a lovely special. Another nice episode selection as well. Here is Carnival Day, which includes the 3 Brazilian episodes in Series 23 plus 3 Sodor episodes. I don't mind the Brazilian episodes, they're pretty fun. Diesel Do Right is a highlight as it's one of my favourites of the Big World Big Adventures era. Would have been nice if Thomas and the Forest Engines was included as bonus, as for some reason it was the only original series episode not to be released on DVD. Here is Marvellous Machinery, a very controversial one. Kind of a fun watch though. Here is Animal Adventures, the last UK original series DVD. Has some good episodes on here. And here is Race for the Sodor Cup, the first All Engines Go DVD release, and also the last UK Thomas DVD overall. Such a shame there was no more UK releases after. Thought I was done with UK releases? You thought wrong. Here is the first of my promotional DVDs, Thomas the Jet Engine, released by Tomy. This one has a lovely master of the episode. Full 16:9 without the weird black bars and the Thomas and Friends logo in the intro. Here is Making Tracks with Thomas and Friends, distributed in Woolworth stores, which has those last couple pack episodes not seen on Thomas's Trusty Friends. Also has 3 Series 7 songs, which was nice. Here is the re-release, 2 fantastic episodes. This was distributed along other promotional DVDs of children's programs in the Sunday Mirror newspaper. Here is Journey with Thomas, which was distributed at Day Out of Thomas events in the UK. The episodes in Nitrogen era, but are 2 of the better ones. Moving on to my US releases, we have Mud Glorious Mud. A nice episode variety here, a bit of Series 3, 6, 7, 10, and even the pack series. Love me a compilation release. Here is our first double pack, Thomas's Trusty Friends and On Site with Thomas. I love that they paired up both the pack releases for this one. Here is Track Stars, which is the US equivalent of Tales from the Tracks. Don't have much to say about this one. I didn't say about the UK equivalent. Bonus episode of Rory is a nice touch though. Here is another double pack. New Friends with Thomas and Spills and Chills. Two great releases. Here is yet another double pack, this time Halloween themed, being Thomas's Halloween Adventures and Percy's Ghostly Trick. Here we have a 3-pack, Celebrate with Thomas, containing Carnival Capers, Thomas's Snowy Surprise, and Thomas's Sodor Celebration. And here's a 4-pack, containing 4 hit era releases, Calling All Engines, Come Ride the Rails, Tales from the Tracks, and It's Great to Be an Engine. All 4 of them I own the UK counterparts of, but they have some nice bonus features. Here is our last double pack, Thomas and the Toy Workshop and Thomas and the Really Brave Engines. I love how Universal made the double packs have separate discs when re-releasing them. And here we have the Thomas and the Magic Railroad Blu-ray. This is my favourite release of the film. It is in glorious widescreen and has loads of fantastic bonus features. Starting my miscellaneous releases, we have the Portuguese Thomas's Railway Adventures DVD that came with a Take and Play Thomas model. Here we have a PC game, Thomas Saves the Day. Not too much to say about this one, as it does not work on my laptop, therefore I have not played it yet. And ending off the video is the Railway Stories Percy the Small Engine audiobook CD, told by the late Michelangelus, reading the Railway series books, 4 Little Engines, Percy the Small Engine and the 8 Famous Engines. And that is my entire Thomas home media collection. My collection is growing constantly all the time, and I wouldn't be surprised if I obtain a new release just as this video comes out. There is something so cool about home media collecting that I can't put my head around. It's always so fun. These collection videos are always interesting, as they are little time capsules to view in the future to see how my collection was before. The next video I plan on releasing will be a diecast evolution video that I am not revealing just yet, so stay tuned for that. This is all I've got to say for this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!